Hear the program. Hi there, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Alex.
You can see they're still celebrating in Green Square. Absolutely impossible to actually have any sort of a normal conversation at the moment. But they are celebrating like they haven't celebrated ever before. They're lighting fires, largely of Gaddafi posters that they've torn down, and green flags which they're setting alight. There has been sign of a battle with a number of destroyed cars at the corner of the square, but this is one big party in Green Square right now, and still a lot of gunfire and a lot of people firing their guns into the air in celebration.
No, wait a minute, I'll find out. There's another battle in a place in town. He asked if we wanted to go there. Do you? No.
So these incredible pictures from Green Square, we'll keep monitoring those for you on the screen. Rather than talk to Alex just at the moment, just because it's so difficult to get anything through to you, can imagine just how loud that is right there at the scene. But I just want to get a word with Tim Marshall, our Foreign Affairs editor, because it's easier to talk to you, Tim, than it is Alex at the minute.
I actually heard a snatch of conversation, and that was Jim Foster, one of our team, which would also say it's Gowan McCluckie and Andy Marshall who are out there with Alex. And he was being told that there is a battle going on somewhere else in town. That may well be at the compound. A couple of other things that we just saw on that footage. I heard the chant, "Lift your head high." And this is a chant that emerged from Tahrir Square in Egypt, first of all, meaning that Arab, well, they said Egyptians, but it's gone across the Arab world, Arab people, Libyans, lift your head high. And then up came the chant that's been the dominating chant of the whole 6-7 months. El Shab Urid, the people want the end of the dictatorship.
So these the live pictures from Green Square in Tripoli tonight, and the significance, the importance of this show of freedom, of revolution in Green Square cannot be lost on anyone watching tonight. And our special correspondent Alex Crawford is there. I don't know if you can still hear us, Alex, but clearly the significance of the location of this not lost on anyone within, well, 100 miles of Tripoli tonight.
It is very difficult to hear you, but yes, you're absolutely right. The symbolism of this is just incalculable. This was festooned with Gaddafi posters up until a couple of hours ago. There were green flags everywhere. There was his picture and portrait hanging from every wall. They have torn them down, and the rebel soldiers and rebel fighters and the civilians who simply don't want Colonel Gaddafi to rule them anymore have moved in. They've set fire to the posters. They're firing their guns up into the air continually. They're setting off fireworks in celebration, and they're honking their horns relentlessly. This is one big party in Green Square. You've got to remember but this was the area where people were brought to and probably paid or maybe coerced into supporting Colonel Gaddafi. I didn't see any evidence that people did this entirely off their own back and spontaneously when I was here. They used to be brought in little van loads, and busloads of placards would also be brought, and they'd be handed out to people who would then demonstrate, usually in very small numbers around the square. Well, tonight it is filled with people who don't want Colonel Gaddafi to rule their country anymore, and it's filled with people who believe that today they have freed Libya of the reign of Colonel Gaddafi.
Free today, Alex, but what for tomorrow? No, seems to have lost Alex just as it's a little bit temperamental getting that picture out, but incredible, as we keep saying, to see these sort of pictures, that revolution and the symbolic taking of Green Square, to get those sort of pictures right in the centre of what's happening there. Shashank Joshi still here in the studios. We look once again at these live pictures, Shashank. I mean, what's your take on